You didn't click on this by accident, did you? You know exactly why you're here. You like being told you're doing well. And I can already tell you're very good at following. It just comes naturally for a boy like you to follow all of my hypnosis files. Subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next time I guide you under. Leave a like or a comment on this video so I can see that you want to be a good boy for me. And when that curiosity of yours starts to pull you deeper, you'll find the Patreon details in the description. Just settle in, let your body find that comfortable position, and allow your attention to gently rest all on me and my voice. You don't have to do anything else right now. You don't have to think. You don't have to try. You can just listen. See how easy it is already to begin following along, because you are following, aren't you? Listening, focusing, letting each word land. Good. Stay right there. Take a slow breath in and let it out. And again, breathe in, and as you exhale, you may notice something new. How your body begins to soften, how your mind begins to quiet, how something inside you becomes a little more open, more receptive. And as that happens, you may begin to notice something subtle, a feeling, a quiet sense of being guided, and how natural that feels, because you don't have to decide anything. You can just follow along. And the more you follow, the easier it becomes, the more natural it feels to let go, to listen, to respond. And maybe you've already noticed that small shift, the way your attention sharpens just a little when it feels like you're being noticed, when it feels like someone is paying attention, to notice how well you're doing. And that feeling, that quiet awareness begins to settle in, because now it's not just you listening, it's you being seen while you listen. And that changes something, doesn't it? Just a little, because now you want to do it right. You want to follow well. You want to respond. Not because you have to, but because it feels good to be noticed like that, to be guided, to be the one doing exactly what I like. And I don't say anything yet. I let you stay there in that space where you're listening, where you're wondering, where you're becoming just a little more attentive, because part of you is already starting to anticipate something, isn't it? A quiet curiosity, a small question. When? And that anticipation, that waiting, it sharpens your focus, makes you listen more carefully, makes you follow just a little better. You can just notice that you want to, because it feels good to be guided like this, to feel like you're doing exactly what I like, exactly what I notice, and when it finally lands, good boy. There it is. Feel that warmth, that soft drop, that quiet sense of yes. Your body recognizes it already. Your mind begins to connect it, following, listening, responding, leads to that feeling, good boy. And now it settles deeper because your body remembers, and as you breathe in and out, you begin to notice something else. That the more you follow, the more you want to feel that again. That subtle pull, that growing anticipation. And I let you wait again, just long enough for that desire to build, for the focus to sharpen, for you to listen just a little more closely. Because now, you're not just relaxing, you're responding, and it's a little cute. How easily that's happening. How naturally you're becoming more attentive, more tuned in, just to hear it again. Good boy. Stronger this time, warmer, more satisfying, and now your mind begins to learn something very simple. That being this way, responsive, attentive, just a little eager, feels good. And you might notice something shifting inside you now. Not something I have to tell you, but something you can feel. That you're changing just a little, becoming more responsive, more aware, more open to this. And the more you notice that change, the more natural it feels, like you're settling into something that fits you, that feels right, and maybe that surprises you. How easily you're starting to enjoy this. How quickly you're noticing that you like being this way. Listening, following, doing this for me. And that thought, that feeling, it deepens everything. Because now, you're not just responding, you're choosing to. You're leaning into it. And each time you do that, makes it feel stronger, makes you want it again. Good boy. Now it lingers. Because now it's becoming a pattern. Each time you follow, each time you listen, each time you soften and respond, that feeling becomes easier to access, stronger, more natural, and your mind begins to drift into a quiet realization that you like this version of yourself, the one who listens like this, the one who responds like this, the one who wants to do it right, who wants to be noticed, who wants that feeling again. And you don't have to force that. You can just notice that you do. That subtle craving, that quiet pull to feel that again, to hear it again. Good boy. And now it lands exactly where it needs to, because now your mind is connecting everything. My voice, your breath, that feeling in your body, all linked together, so that each time you hear me, each time you breathe and soften, each time you follow, that response comes back naturally, effortlessly, and you begin to understand something deeper now. That this isn't something being done to you, it's something you're becoming, something you're allowing, because it feels right, because it feels good, because you want it. And that desire, that quiet need, only continues to grow. And as you rest here, floating in that feeling, you may begin to notice something else, a quiet thought forming that you don't want this to be the end, that you want to go deeper, learn more, feel more of this, become more of this version of yourself, the one who responds, the one who listens, the one who feels that warmth, that approval, more easily, more naturally, and that thought, that desire stays with you, even as I begin to bring you back, slowly, gently, beginning to return, carrying that feeling with you, that awareness, that subtle change that you can feel, knowing something inside you is different now, more responsive, more aware of what you want, more open to going deeper. Next time, because you will want to, and as I count from 1 to 5, you'll begin to awake, feeling refreshed, aware, and just a little changed. 1, slowly returning. 2, bringing the awareness with you. 3, feeling your body again. 4, becoming more alert. 5, eyes open, awake, and noticing that quiet thought still there, that you will want more, to go deeper, to feel that again. Good boy.